Hello everybody, how are you all doing? We are back here on Call of the Wild. I figured today, since there's a lot of talk about what this next update could be, we might as well just hunt everything that people have been talking about recently. So we're probably going to hunt some fallow deer, some red deer, maybe some European rabbits as well, since those seem to be the main topics that people have been talking about recently. So let's go ahead and start smoking some big males. I hunted a little bit last night, but not a ton. I spent like almost all of yesterday trying to get a melanistic red deer, because I still really want to get one, and have just not been lucky enough to see anything. And then I also did a bit of the great one grinding as well, and got a couple good things, but nothing crazy. Hey, Doc, how's it going? Hey, Yost. Hey, Nick Snacks. Twisted Preston. Mel, Johnny, Frank, Giancarlo, Brian, Jordan, Martin, Dex, Hunter, Tristan. How's everybody doing? Hey, Lemon Lime. How's it going, my dude? Hopefully today we can get some big males. Really hoping that we can get a nice albino. I still don't have an albino fallow, so that would be kind of cool. And then I still want to get the melanistic red deer, obviously. Still need to get that thing. Nice, guys. That's awesome. Glad you guys are doing well. I'm now 50 kills into Great One number 1. Oh, feels bad, man. Hopefully you'll get it soon. Dilute isn't uncommon. I'm doing good, Martin. Been doing good. I'm just excited to be able to have an update on Tuesday. I'm just super excited that we're gonna have some new stuff to do in Call of the Wild. And I'm probably going to try and get as much content out on Tuesday as I can. I'm thinking of posting more than one video that day, depending on like how much is actually in the update. Play more of that dino game. We actually have a video tomorrow on that game, so we will be playing some more of a prehistoric hunt. Got a video of it tomorrow, and it's going to be a pretty good one. I've been really enjoying that game, so it's not going anywhere. We're going to keep playing it. And it should be getting an update soon as well. I'm just waiting on that update to come through, and then it's going to be, like, even better. All right. Yeah, Hollow. Might actually boot up the game for more than a diagnostic. Holy Hollow. It's insane. Nice, Duck. Hey, Caleb Gaming, how's it going? Second Great One grind isn't going as good as my first. 765 kills in, only 3 diamonds. It happens, man. I honestly have not got as many diamonds as some people have on my Great One grinds. It's, you know, pretty random at the end of the day. Everybody's grind is going to be a little bit different. Hey, Burdette, how's it going? Today we are hunting fallow deer and red deer and maybe some European rabbits as well. Nice, Lemon Lime, that's awesome. I really want to get one of those eventually. Yeah, same, Johnny. I hope we get some changes like that as well. No, Nick, they can't. There's no cross-platform, and I doubt there ever will be. It's a pretty expensive thing to do when you're trying to add it to a game that already was developed without it. If that makes sense. Like, because they made the game without crossplay, it's extremely difficult to add that type of thing. So even if they did do it, it would be years and years and years from now, which is unfortunate because it would be cool, but I just don't think it's going to be possible for them. Any fasts tonight? Maybe, it depends. I've got to kind of prepare for the Tuesday update, so I'm trying to like get my sleep schedule to be a way where I can wake up at like 5 in the morning and get something recorded whenever the update drops. Because typically patches drop at like 2:30 or 3 in the morning Pacific Standard Time, which is like 5:30 or 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I want to wake up shortly after it goes live. That way I can just get a video ready immediately. Yeah, Hollow. Nice, Diane. I mean, that's the way it goes, right? A lot of times you'll be grinding one thing and find something else. Nice, Oski Posky, that's awesome. Hey, Gage, how's it going? Where did we shoot that thing? Up here further? There it is. What kind of gaming PC would you recommend for Call of the Wild, and does the screen come with the PC? I built my own PC, so I don't really know like any pre-builts that I could recommend. I never really recommend doing a pre-built because you're gonna end up paying more for it than if you were to build it yourself. And there's plenty of guides on YouTube that kind of show you the process of putting a PC together, so I always recommend just buying the parts separately and kind of just going with the best that you can afford. There's lots of guides on YouTube for like budget builds that are pretty powerful, so I'd recommend that. And you do usually have to buy the monitors separate. Hey Dave, how's it going? Yeah, I think we got all the ones that we downed there. Let's check the river. I haven't really checked the river much. Slowly losing determination. It happens, Gage, man. It was the same for me, especially before I got a great one. Like during the first grind, it was very demotivating to see nothing. And then like when I got that bugged great one, it was even more demotivating. So I understand, man. It's not easy to keep going. I mean, at least you're getting the rares, Martin. Have an appointment for an MRI scan for the knee? What's wrong with your knee? Do you have like did you sprain it or something? Nice, Oski, that's awesome. Almost filled my 2 IRL whitetail tags with does this morning so I could play Call of the Wild, but I gotta hold out for bucks. I mean, at least if like worse comes to worse, you know there's some does in the area. But hopefully you'll be able to get a couple good bucks. Calling it level 5, 269.9 melanistic fallow. I would freak out so much. You have no idea how much I would freak out. That's unfortunate, Yost. Yeah, same Blitz. It's kind of wild. Kind of wild what the Great One grind can do to you. Killed 1 rare doe out of like 500 plus doe kills. Yeah, it's kind of random, so it really differs from person to person quite a bit. Oh, that's unfortunate, Marcus. What did that say? Now Flinter can just set an alarm for 5 a.m. since he's on the East Coast? Yeah, pretty much. He's got it a little bit easier than I do. I'd have to wake up super early to be on time for the patch. And I am terrible at like going to sleep early, so the only thing I can think of is I'm gonna try and just stay up longer the previous day. That way I can go to sleep at like, I don't know, 6 or 7 p.m. and then wake up at like 3 a.m. That's what I'm gonna try and do. I don't know how that's gonna work or how I'm gonna be able to do that without completely messing up my sleep schedule, but I'm gonna try to, just so I can get stuff recorded as quick as possible for you guys. But we'll see. Not exactly sure if it'll work out or not. You know what I just noticed? My fallow deer aren't here. Oh, it's 12. What do you know? That would probably be why. Guess I should have realized that it was past their time. What's my favorite trophy that I want that I don't have? Easily melanistic red deer. I want a melanistic red deer so bad. Like, literally want it more than anything else in the game. Yeah, Blitz. You never know. You never know, man. But we will find out come Tuesday. That's a doe. A tiny buck? Oh my gosh. Can I even consider that a buck? I don't know. I don't know if I even consider that to be a buck. That thing was tiny. Oh gosh. $2.7 mil cash. I need 22 bullets. You know where this is going? Oh no. You're gonna have like 20,000 22 bullets, aren't you? Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Is the update coming out on Tuesday for all platforms? Well, from what I can tell from the post that Magels put out, it sounds like it. It said Tuesday we would be getting a content update across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam, so I'm assuming that means simultaneous release. And I mean, with the amount of time it's been since the last update, I got a feeling that they've been trying to get everything like lined up so that it could be a simultaneous release. I can't think of any other reason why they would have like over 2 months in between updates, unless they were trying to like make sure everything was good to go. So I got a good feeling about it since it's been a while since the last update. They have to have been trying to polish everything up. 2 million to 20k 303 ammo. Holy. I need to buy 30-06 ammo soon. Alright, Brian, I'll be sure to check it out. Once we get done with the stream, I'll check your message. Then we can get it going. Holy. What is with all the tiny fallow deer? I am not getting lucky today, that's for sure. Ah! No, I ran out of breath as it stopped. No! Oh, the timing could not have been worse. That was the worst timing I think I've ever had. Literally as it stopped, my gun just shoots straight up. Yeah, Marcus, I've heard of it. It seems like a fun game. It's like basically a third-person, Xbox-only version of Tarkov, kinda. What kind of super rare would be your favorite to find? Melanistic diamond red deer. 100%. Almost all of the answers to, like, trophy questions is gonna be red deer, because I love red deer. So, melanistic red deer is my most wanted trophy. Diamond melanistic would be my most wanted super rare. Although diamond albino red deer look pretty fantastic as well. And I guess if I had to pick something that wasn't a red deer to be one of my favorite super rares to go for, I'd say diamond albino lion would be a close second. I would send another one, Blitz. If you have not been accepted by now, there's a good chance that you didn't meet their requirements at the time, and they probably just weren't going to accept you at that point, so I would send another. Since it's been a while. Hey, don't you spook. Okay. That works. That works pretty well. You know, honestly, my red deer setup for Awaroa works pretty well for fallow. Which is pretty sweet. Well, there we go. There's a good buck. Can we thread the needle? I don't know if we did. Oh my gosh, we did. Wow, we nailed that shot. That's surprising. Okay, we got that in there. Is that... Wait, was that an albino doe? That might have been an albino doe. I don't ever hunt that herd for fallow deer, so... That might have been an albino. I'm not entirely sure. Yes, Lunar, I have. I've been to all the fallow locations. Here's the one that we just absolutely domed. Oh, we got middle neck. That's even better. Perfect. Do you think they'll add Sika deer to Hirschfelden? I doubt it. I don't think that would even fit, would it? Why can I never equip the 22 when duck hunting? It happens, man. Yeah, Johnny, we all know your most one is super rare. Any type of rare diamond mountain lion. It's pretty random, Shannon. There's no, like, there's no, like, spawn chance tied to your player level. It's all random. Based off of everything that we know, and all the theories that we've kind of, like, messed with throughout the years, most people believe that the higher scoring an animal is, the higher chance it can spawn a diamond. But a diamond can spawn off of anything, as far as I understand. Like, for example, if, for fallow deer, since only bucks can be diamond, it seems like the bigger the buck, the better chance, but any buck can technically spawn one. But it's all just theories at the end of the day. Nobody knows for sure. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Alex. That sucks, man. Could you quickly give me a runaround of all lakes the fallow drink at? Yeah, we could kinda. Let me get over here and flame these first. And also kind of figure out which one just called us. So we just got a call from one. Where did it go, though? No clue. Oh well. It's gotta be close, though. There's a bunch of does here. How are they not spooking, also? Well, then. Where did we shoot those? Right here, it looks like. Alright, Hunter, find it for me. Because apparently I'm blind. Right there? What? Okay, I guess it's invisible. That's unfortunate, bro. That's unfortunate. They troll quite often, though. Does not surprise me. Where did this one end up going? This is a different track. Okay, both of these are invisible, I'm convinced. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna even find anything for those two. Does equals 0 IQ in Call of the Wild, pretty much. They are slow to respond sometimes. Yeah, I try to stream 5 days a week, KMP. I try to get as many streams in as I can. Jeez, nothing. No, they're not easier to get on console. It's the same across all platforms, Noah. You walked over it? You sure? I'm pretty sure it was invisible. Doesn't really matter, though. You saw the confirm icon? I didn't. How did I miss it? How did I miss that? Ooh, there's a lot of bucks over here. Jeez. Hey, Barnett. Yeah, I probably was looking at chat, to be honest. I've been looking over at it quite often. So that sounds pretty plausible. I think that's everything. I think we got all of them down that we can. What website did I go to order my PC parts? Like everything. I kind of just got them wherever each part was cheapest. Because, depending on the site you're on, some of them are going to be more expensive than others. Right now, PC parts are extremely expensive. Like, they're extremely jacked up compared to what they were a couple years ago. Because of the, I believe it's a chip shortage. And yeah, it's been kind of pricey to get into PC gaming recently. But Newegg is really good. Amazon can be good. But Newegg is always my go-to. I've always found Newegg to be pretty good pricing and very reliable with getting everything to you. Hey, Hunter22, how's it going? Yeah, it's whatever, guys. We'll go back and get that one later. We'll get it on our next run. Getting lots of level 4 fallow, though. Tons of them. Beautiful. Nice, Lunar. Hopefully the method will work for you. Oh, there it is. Should be like one more, I think. Maybe not. I don't think so. I think we got them all. Really, DQ? That's kind of surprising, man. How many have you killed? Hey, Pete, how's it going? Yeah, that's what I've heard, Lunar. I don't really like doing it because, I don't feel like it's fair, you know? To me, that seems kind of cheap, but I don't blame anybody for doing it. Because in Call of the Wild, time is money. But I personally don't like doing that myself. The biggest thing for me is I don't like losing out on the money for, all the trophies. Like, if you're skipping them, you're not getting any of the money for it. And I'm trying to build my way up to 8 million. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. It equals millions lost. Dude, what? Okay, this thing's a ninja. He's a ninja. Oh my gosh, now I'm out of breath. Yep, well then, that guy got away. Well, nobody even knows if it's a great one, R&B. Everybody's just speculating at this point. There's nothing confirmed. All we know is Jaxie Beard let us know that we could tell you guys that there is something great coming on Tuesday, and that it can be found in either Hirschfelden or New Zealand. And that's the only clue that we have. Not to mention the million times that he's emphasized the word great in the live streams recently. So I think it's pretty safe to say that it's a great one, but it's hard to say. Alright, let's head to the river, maybe? No, let's go to the Good Lake next. Ah, that's unfortunate, Pete. Bugs? Holy. If they've spent over 2 months on a patch and it's even buggier than before, I'd be very surprised. I don't know, I've got a good feeling about this update. I think it's gonna be a good one. Has Jaxie been doing EW streams? Yes, he has. I'm not sure if you heard or not, Levi, but Jaxie Beard is a community manager for EW now, so he's been doing all the live streams. He's been organizing a lot of the, like, the teasers and stuff for, like, social media. He's been doing a lot of stuff for them. Oh, of course, Jack. I'll be streaming a lot Tuesday and recording lots of videos. Gonna go crazy on the content. Where'd that decent one go? Oh, there it is. Holy. Fallow down everywhere. I believe fallow drink at 9:30. Oh my gosh, there's so many bucks. Just unreal, honestly. This is why the Pukimara Lakes are the best. Alright, I think that one will go down pretty quickly. Hopefully. That's a good one. There we go. Finally. Yeah, I am excited for that Apex Connect. It does sound like it's going to be pretty cool. Just from what they gave us in that post that Magels put, I'm really excited for this update. Super excited. And I think one of the biggest things for me is the player reporting. Like, that's huge. If we're not able to get an anti-cheat like I've been wanting for so long, then this is like the next best thing. At least being able to report players for hacking and stuff like that, it's gonna be huge. Now, I'm sure that pretty much all of us content creators are gonna get a bunch of false reports from people that hate us, but other than that, I can see it being a pretty good thing for the game. Hey, the killer, how's it going? What's my favorite kill? I don't know. There's a lot of them that I'm really proud of, that I really like. I don't know, it's between my mythical albino red deer. That was one of my favorite kills of all time. And then the other one that I'd say is probably Great One number 3, because we got it with a bow. Oh gosh, Levi, that's the worst, man. Oh, that's the worst. There was a 5? Wait, there was a 5? To be honest, I didn't even pay attention, guys. I was reading chat the whole time. I just saw a fallow deer that looked kind of average and shot it. Was that really a 5? If that was a 5, that's the biggest troll ever. I'll be very shocked if that was a 5. But I mean, all of you guys are saying it's a 5, so... That's hilarious. You know it's a bad troll when I look at it and I don't even realize it's a 5. That is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. That may be the first time I've ever done that, where I just shot a max level animal without even knowing it. That shouldn't be happening, KMP. They should always spawn instantly. What might be happening, though, is if you have a lot of hunting pressure around some areas, they might be moving. If you have too much hunting pressure in areas or delete your need zones, then they sometimes will move even across the map sometimes. Oh, because it's delayed, Duck. It's delayed. There's like a 15-second delay between what you guys see and what's actually happening. So by the time you guys said 5, it was already quite a bit past where I shot it. Yeah, maybe, Zachary. Hard to say. Nice, Jack. That's awesome, dude. Hopefully you get some good ones. Remember when your rabbits were bugged? That was an interesting time. You always get respawns immediately, Ellison, but it does take time for them to travel back to their zones. So sometimes you may need to do a couple runs before you see all of your respawns come back. And then sometimes changing the time or restarting the game will help, so I'd try like all that stuff. Because you always get your respawns immediately, but it does take them time to get back to their zones. And what I've seen many times on the Great One grind is sometimes your respawns will go to different herds that you've been hunting and not the same herd that you shot it out of. So that's another thing to take into account. On all my grinds, that's one thing that I've noticed, is that sometimes animals will just randomly swap herds. And sometimes herds will just randomly swap zones. It's kind of odd, but just one of those things you have to take into account, I guess. Hey, Kyla, how's it going? Really, Mel? Somebody must be a very sad person if that's what they're worried about. If it's a Great One fallow, I'm getting one before Kyla. And then Kyla pops in immediately. The timing on that. Fantastic. As far as I can tell, yes, DQ. I've done some testing on that, and I can confirm, at least from what I've seen, that does seem to be the case. But I don't know if it's intended to be like that. Because all previous updates, for the most part, it was always like the same animal would respawn if you didn't claim it, but ever since Rancho came out, it's been different. So I don't know if it's intended. Ooh, nice, Duck. Finishing up my Halloween puzzle. Nice, Kyla. Ah, you've been lurking for a bit. Gotcha. Well, we shot a level 5 fallow without realizing it was a level 5. I don't know if you saw that or not, but apparently I shot a level 5 fallow and didn't even realize because it looks like that. I guess another way to look at it though, Blitz, is what would they prefer? That people abuse that thing to get respawns faster? Or would they prefer that somebody gets a second chance at a diamond if they mess it up? Like, what is more harmful to the game, I guess? Personally, I would rather that they respawn as the exact same animal if you don't claim them. Because I feel like it makes it too easy to just shoot everything and not claim it to grind. And I feel like that's cheap. It is a 5, you guys were right. Oh my gosh. 225 level 5. Ugh. Yikes. Yeah, currently with their current system, from what we've all seen, if you mess up an animal and you were not to claim it and you restarted your game, it would respawn as something new. So like if you just shoot like 20 whitetail bucks and then just don't claim them and then close your game and open it back up, they're gonna respawn as fresh deer, and I don't think it should be like that. It used to be that if you shot something and didn't claim it, it just came back as the exact same animal. But, ever since Rancho came out, it changed. And I definitely don't think that that was for the better. I'm hoping that it's just a bug and that it's not actually intended, because I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. 20 diamonds in 3 months? Yeah, it's a good start, man. Yeah, cheap but effective, basically. Which is why you'll never see me doing it. The only time I've ever done it was to test to see if it was actually a thing, and it definitely is a thing. But I don't like doing it, mainly because it feels cheap, and also you waste so much money doing it, because you're wasting ammo, and you're not getting any type of cash in return. I just don't see the point of doing it. I get that people just want to make the most out of their time, but I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. Alright, I think that was the only one there. Yeah, that's understandable, Blitz, I guess. Yeah, you would think, Kyla. That's how it should be. It should be that you have to claim it in order to get it to respawn as something else. But currently, it's not working like that, sadly. Yeah, it's understandable, Lunar. No clue, Emerson. I think that's just a bug that happens. Oh, just because, Johnny, I want to make sure they're all in their zones, you know? I always start a bit later than what the start of the zone is, just to make sure that everything's actually there. 7.6 mil in game. Don't care about money, so I don't harvest all my kills. Makes it quicker when farming. Yeah, I guess that's the thing I don't like about it, though, is that it is just a way to make it go faster, but I don't find it as being, like, good for the game. Because, like, in real life, you wouldn't just shoot a bunch of animals and leave them. And plus, it makes it easier to get something like a great one, and I mean, all the people that complain about great ones not being rare enough during the release of Rancho, I'm surprised they're not more mad about this type of stuff as well. I haven't made a goose guide, but I've made quite a few goose videos on my beginner series, which is basically a goose guide. Alright, later, Duck. Thanks for dropping in. Alright, later, Bro Klingo. Thank you for dropping in as well. Nice, Spirit. $219. That's almost as big as R5. Pretty sad when a level 4 is almost as big as the 5 we shot. Yeah, same here, Levi. If it's something that I wounded and it's gonna take like 20 minutes to find, I usually don't bother. That's just because I don't feel like tracking it. Usually with does. If I like wound a doe and it runs off for like a mile, I'm not gonna go chase it down. It's a decent fallow. Holy. Lots of fallow getting smoked today. I just want to see a giant rare. A giant rare fallow would be amazing. Imagine I get a super rare fallow before Kyla. Nice, GR. If you want some good spots for red deer, Martin, I've got a guide for Awaroa red deer. I would highly recommend checking that out. It covers a lot of good spots. Okay, there's one down there, and then we got this little guy here. Nice, Garrett. Yes, Bob, it will. It will be out Tuesday. If you want more information on the update and stuff, the video that I released today covers everything that we know that is out to the public, at least. Everything that we can talk about is in that video. Go waste 7 hours doing the Hirsch missions? Holy. Had a 218 level 5 fallow a few days ago. Jeez, man, that's bad. That's a bad troll. The one that I just got was almost as bad as that. Not quite, though. $223. Not bad. It's a good one. What is the great update? You guys will have to find out Tuesday. Alright, later, Martin. Thanks for dropping in, man. 2K kills on my Great One grind, work 50 plus hours a week. Might adopt the shoot and leave method. Yeah, it's understandable, I guess, if you work quite a bit. I guess that's understandable. I think that was the only one over there. You know, there's so many fallow deer at the Pukimaro Lake. Or not the Pukimaro Lake, these ones, the Motorangi Inlet, or whatever that is. There's enough fallow there, I bet you could only grind that spot and still do pretty well. Jeez, we're getting so many big 4s. I feel a 5 coming soon. Really feel like we're gonna get a 5 soon. There's so many big 4s. Like, they're not even just small fours, they're big fours. Holy, get back here. Huh? No, don't turn. I don't know how the last couple missed, but... Oh, man. You mean a diamond 5? Yes, a diamond 5. Not a disappointing 5 like that last one. Hey, Panzer, it's going good, man. We got a troll level 5 fallow, which I forgot to record because I didn't even realize it was a 5 until everybody in chat told me. It was so small, I just looked at it, assumed it was a 4, and shot it. And then everybody was like, that was a 5, that was a 5! 12 out of 12 shooting. Holy. Hey, Huntress, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Nice, Huntress, that's awesome. I think I've only seen one albino moose my whole time playing. Those things are rare. Oh gosh, Mustard. That's a lot of fallow. That's a lot of diamond fallow. You know, I had forgot how enjoyable fallow hunting was. It's been so long since I've done it. Like, after we got our melanistic one, I kinda didn't really hunt them that heavily. But, this has actually been pretty fun. I should probably hunt fallow more. But at the same time, I still gotta work towards that mellow red deer, so I think I'll probably still put most of my time towards that. But fallow have been pretty enjoyable, I gotta say. Nice, CJJC, that's awesome. Hey, Clax. Nice, Lunar. How do I get a diamond whitetail? Shoot every buck you see. Just shoot everything that you see until a diamond spawns. That's really the only way to do it. You just gotta get lucky with one of them respawning as a diamond. And the best way to get respawns is to just shoot as many bucks as you can find. Obviously prioritize the biggest bucks first. But just shoot as many as you can. And eventually one should spawn as a diamond, but it's impossible to tell, like, when that'll happen. A 249 troll. Rip, Johnny. Nice, Huntress, that's awesome. The biggest thing that I want right now for fallow deer is a nice albino. And maybe a bigger melanistic. My mel is only a level 3. I've got a pretty big piebald. And then I don't have any albino bucks. I have an albino doe, but not a buck. Biggest troll fallow deer scored 219. Oh gosh. That is pretty bad. Hey, speaking of bigger 4s, 226. That's bigger than our troll 5 that we got. Small is in fence rack. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, the fence rack. Not the fence rack. Is it just one? Oh, there is another buck. Oh, you are something disappointing. Let's go ahead and put the Argus on the 300. And we'll just use that for bucks like this that we don't really care about. There. Yeah, he'll go down quickly because we use the 300. Perfect. That's kind of what we were hoping for. That's a buck too? What? Oh my gosh. 0 to 52 estimate. No! No, 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 don't let it get away. We gotta have our 0 to 52 giant. I don't even care if we get full score. That thing is beautiful. Oh my gosh. What a giant. See if we can get these to move so we can see what's behind them. And behind the brush there. 0 to 52. Yep, it is a tiny fallow. The smallest of the small. Oh, it is an albino. You're gonna get the 300 treatment since you are just a doe. Holy. Little albino doe. I knew it looked a little bit lighter than the rest. I just knew it looked a little bit lighter. Confirmed fallow does are dumb? They're literally just chilling. Get all these picked up real quickly. Oh, same, Kyle. It messed me up as well. It made my video go live an hour early. I scheduled it for 12, and it went live at 11. And I was like, wait, what? Are you telling me that the time change makes it so even though I said 12, it still did 11? YouTube's weird. Hey, Captain, how's it going? Found a level 9 coyote on my rancho today, but got away, so I have to find it tomorrow. Hopefully you find it soon, man. Hopefully you can get that thing down. Nice, Javon. That's pretty lucky, dude. Pretty lucky. Calling minimum weight? I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Yeah, it was odd. It was very, very odd. I wasn't expecting it at all. It threw me off. I checked my phone. I was like, it's like 12:05. My video should have just gone live. And it was like already showing the ranking of the video and the analytics and stuff. And I was like, wait a minute. There's no way it's been live that long, right? And sure enough, it had been live for an hour. But I guess it worked out either way. It seems like everybody's been watching it, even with it going live at the wrong time, so not too big of a deal. Yeah, Huntress, I could imagine. I could imagine. Well, there's a red deer down there. I didn't know they fed down there. Probably not right now, Kula. I'm kind of focusing on my own map. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be a 16 scoring. 1630. Holy. It is minimum weight, oh my gosh. That is just great. So we got a minimum weight fallow. And then we also have an albino female across the lake that we need to go grab next. Oh my. That little guy gets a screenshot at least. Not gonna tax him though. I've already got one smaller taxed, I believe. That's cool though. But I'm pretty sure I have like a 1610 or a 1620 that's taxed. Jackalope Great One for every rabbit hair in game would be cool? Oh yeah, that would be. 16 flat's what you need? Is that like the small? Would that be the smallest you've ever seen? Didn't you get like a 1610, Kyla? Yeah, currently it's only the white-tailed deer that have a Great One. But that Great One has like 6 different antler configurations, so there's quite a bit of variety in that one. You did get a 16 flat? Jeez. That's crazy. Nice, Colin, that's awesome. Holy. Big mail. Oh gosh, I ran out of breath. Oh, we still hit it. I ran out of breath right as I took that second shot. I've been doing that way too much today, running out of breath right as I'm about to shoot. I gotta watch my breath more. Not try to shoot so fast after I finish sprinting. Oh, that's the worst, Lunar. That is the worst. Hopefully we'll get one this year, Colin. A lot of people are thinking they might end up postponing it because of all the stuff that's happened this year with bugs, but it's hard to say. I'm just excited to see what these new clues are going to lead to. The last time we had clues in game, it led to Rancho. So I'm sure it's probably going to be a map, but it's hard to say. I'm excited to see what the clues are, though. Have all the rabbit, jackalope, and a multi-mount fighting? Holy. That would be epic. Okay, here's the ones that we didn't get last time. They're in render this time. I mean, for all we know, it could be like a weapon pack or something like that as well. It's been forever since we had a weapon pack. I'll be honestly pretty excited if the clues lead towards a weapon pack. Because we haven't had a weapon pack in so long. I'd be perfectly fine with that. But I know for a fact, once Tuesday hits, I'm sure everybody's going to be looking for the clues. And then obviously trying to figure out what the great new content update is. Because they still haven't really said anything about it except for the fact that it's going to be great. And that we can find it on Hirschfelden or New Zealand. Other than that, we really don't know much. There we go. Little albino fallow doe. Pretty cool. Not tax worthy though, because it is a female. But that is nice to get a rare. Pretty sweet. Oh yeah, trail cams would be super useful, Lunar. I don't know if you guys have thought about it this way, but this is something that trail cams would be amazing for. Let's say you're doing a Great One grind on Rancho, and you're only hunting like maybe 10 or 15 of your zones, right? Place cameras at all the zones you're not hunting. That way you can check them and see if any of your respawns have gone to those zones instead of the ones you've been hunting. And then you could also have it at your need zones for the Great One grind as well, like the ones that you are going to be hunting. And that way you'll know if the respawns have happened there or if it's not worth going to that zone. Like, they'd be super useful for Great One grinding. You'd be able to check your zones before you hunt them, and then you'd know whether or not it would be a waste of time to go hunt that zone. Okay, so this is what it is, Mel. If you look in the post in the Discord of what Magels said, let me find it real quickly. Call the Wild News. Okay, so this is what Magels said. We have some exciting news to finish off the week, including content update incoming, hints, and community plans for November. A great big content and service update will be released Tuesday. So that's telling you the great thing is Tuesday. And then they're also going to have hints in game Tuesday. So we're going to be getting both the great new content update and hints in game. So it's going to be both. Not hints leading towards something great. Hopefully that cleared it up. Ooh, Red Deer. What are you doing here, buddy? Wait, we already got a respawn back? Holy. Why wouldn't it shoot? This happens every once in a while. I pulled the trigger and it did nothing. I don't know why. I held my breath, I clicked and it did literally nothing. So strange. Oh, we still got one to claim over here. From what I've been hearing, that was just a typo, Kyla. From what I've heard, that was a typo. But then again, I wasn't there to actually see it, so I have no clue. Where did that fallow go? It was right here. I don't even see blood. Come on, buddy. Find it for me. There we go. He's finally on the trail. They're just wanting to torture us now? Something like that. Got my hopes up is what it was. I guess we'll find out Tuesday. If they do add trail cams, they need to be in a weapon pack, not paying $4 for trail cams only. To be honest, I would. I'd probably pay more just because it would be super useful for Great One grinding. Ah! What are you doing here? I mean, I'll take it. Nice level 4 fallow. Nice, Kyla. That's the way to go. Oh, I need to do some goose hunting soon. I keep saying that I'm gonna do another goose hunting stream. You know what? We'll hunt some geese tomorrow. How about that? What is tomorrow? Okay, so tomorrow's Monday. We'll do a goose hunting stream. Because I do want to try and hit 8 million before this update comes through. Just in case I end up spending a bunch of money on stuff for it. Because right now we still don't really have much information as to what the update's even going to be, so I want to prepare and hit 8 million. Don't want anything that'll make the game easier, but it'll also make it more realistic, Fluffy. Because in real life, most people that hunt whitetail use trail cams to keep track of the bucks that are on their property or whatever property they're hunting, so it would be realistic still. And it all depends on how they do it. If they're expensive, then I can't see it being a problem. They could just make the trail cams, you know, cost like 20 or 30,000, and that would solve that problem. It would make it so they're not super overpowered. And also, maybe they've got like a limitation on like visibility or range. Field of view, like there's a lot of ways they could balance it out to make it be decent, you know? Yeah, Mel. Well, don't you do a lot of multiplayer hunting, Mel? And then Great One grinding, obviously. I have found that the only reason that I gain money now is because I don't have to buy anything anymore. I've got all the guns, all the equipment, all the stands and tents I could ever want. So literally all I have money to spend on, or all I spend my money on, is taxidermizing stuff and buying ammo. That's literally it. And I found that that was kind of when I started gaining more money. And hunting red deer does that as well. Because I hunt red deer so much, they're worth a lot of cash. Same with mountain lions. I hunted them quite a bit for a while. You do? Yeah, I kind of figured. I've noticed that you do hunt quite a bit of multi. And that's probably why. Because in multi, you're typically not shooting everything you see. Most of my money comes from grinding species in single player. Level 13 and over 100k within a couple hours. That's just crazy. It's crazy that geese are that good. Hey, we actually got him. Aw, those are spooking. No, didn't want the other herd to spook off. No, we hit the doe. Oh well. The geese themselves are not in a DLC, but the equipment to hunt them is. So you do need to buy one of the DLCs for the collar and the decoys and stuff like that. Which is a little unfortunate. I think we left a couple deer last time. I see a couple that are dead that we didn't shoot this time around. There we go. Nice, Huntress. That's not bad. And I think one of the other things that makes it so I'm able to save a lot of money up is I don't tax anything except for diamonds and rares. And I don't tax female rares either, only males. And that also helps with saving money up. Not to mention playing like all day. that also helps. I think at this point, like the last few days, I've played easily 6+ hours every day. Yesterday I grinded red deer for probably 6 hours alone, and then I also grinded whitetail for like 2 or 3 hours, so I've been spending a lot of time grinding recently. I don't know, I've just been really into it. I've been really wanting to get a couple of these trophies we've been after. I want to get our 4th great one. Oh, which also, I have a really cool idea for getting the 4th great one. And I'm thinking that you guys will like this as well. You know how I've been saying I wanted to take the next great one with the 6.5? Because it is my favorite rifle? Well, I've decided against that. And I decided that what I want to do next is take one with a bow from a tree stand. Because I think that's going to make for a much more entertaining video. I can just imagine like how much of a rush it would give you to see the great one walk under your stand. Like that would just be so cool to me. I really want to set up a tree stand whenever we find our next great one. No 400 meter 6.5 shot? Nah, not this time. Because I just imagine seeing like a giant whitetail buck with drop tines everywhere. Just barely getting into range. We're just sitting in our tree stand and prepping to take the shot. It walks under. We nail it. It would just be so cool. Gives me DD vibes? Oh yeah, for sure. That is something that, I'm surprised DD didn't try that. I'm surprised that he didn't try, taking it from a tree stand. Yeah, Blitz, that was great. Yeah, Panda, for sure, dude. I'm really hoping it'll be red deer if it is a great one. Because as of now, they still haven't said blatantly that it's a great one, but I mean, they have been emphasizing the word great a lot, so I think it's pretty obvious what it's most likely going to be. But I do hope that it's red deer. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that they'd like a great one fallow. Which actually kind of surprised me. I know fallow are a popular species, but I would have expected more people to want to see a red deer one. But I've seen a lot of people say fallow deer. Watch them just throw us off and it's a great one European rabbit. I swear, if it's a great one European rabbit, I might cry a little inside. Where's that one we didn't claim? Is it farther over? Oh yeah, right there. Okay. Hey, Jan, I'm doing pretty good. Alright, Huntress. Thanks for dropping in. 5th great one I should no scope? Oh gosh. Holy. Yeah, I was surprised to see the moose do that well in the poll. So I think whatever we end up seeing here, whether this update's a great one or if it's not a great one, I think they gotta do a moose at this point, right? Like, they gotta do a moose because of how crazy the reception was. If I was them and I saw that people wanted a great one moose so bad, I'd try to push that thing out as quickly as possible. A great one moose would be pretty cool. I don't know if I'd grind it as hard as I did for whitetail, but I'd probably still try to get one. I don't think I'd go for multiple ones, though, with a moose. They're cool, but they're not my favorite species. Hey, Hunter Anderson, how's it going, man? How's the stream? It's been good. We got a troll fallow and an albino doe fallow. It's been a pretty decent day. Oh yeah, me too, Tyke, me too. And I hope it has some, like, special fur types if it's a great one. Would grind for a great one moose on Medved? That would be kind of crazy. Big thing with the white around? That would be wild. Imagine it's like an albino great one on Medved. Now that would be something. Oh my gosh, we have 3 dead deer up there. Like literally on top of each other, and 2 more there. And 3 more. Did I miss some last time as well? I must have missed some last time. But thank you for the super chat once again, Hunter. If you were after Diamond Fox, what's your strategy? Grind on single player or check multiplayer? Only Yukon or check Hirschfelden? My strategy has always been, anytime I'm after Fox, just hunt single player on Yukon. But then again, Flinter got his Diamond and his Troll off of multiplayer Yukon. But I also see so many people say that if you're actually wanting to grind for them in single player, that Hirsch is the way to go. I don't really know too much about Hirschfelden fox hunting, so I can't confirm whether or not it's good, but I've heard so many people say that if you're going to grind fox, that Hirschfelden single player is the way to go. Great one lynx, oh gosh. Don't even mention a great one lynx. That would be one great one I probably wouldn't even grind for. It's decent, Cerberus. It's a good gun. It's very powerful. Nice, Lunar. What do you mean, Jan? What do you mean, why, scrub hair and not other rabbit species? A great one goat? Oh, could you imagine a great one? Aw, man, a great one feral goat or a great one mountain goat would be crazy. I could just see a great one mountain goat just being massive. I don't know if we got vitals. I don't think we did. Oh my gosh, that thing just skidded on its belly. No, I guess I meant, like, what were you referring to, Jan? Are you saying, like, why aren't people talking about them as a great one? Or are you saying, like, why are they a thing, or what? I'm curious. I don't think I quite understand. Great one roe deer is the best? I do kind of want one now. After we went over all those really cool, non-typical roe deer that one day, I kind of want to see one now. Not gonna lie. Would be pretty awesome. We've just been smoking the fallow deer like crazy. They're just dying left and right. Great one buffalo. I would love to see a Cape buffalo. I don't know about water buffalo, but I'd love to see a great one Cape. Great one goose, just a really thick goose. To be honest, I'm not sure, Jan. I guess that was just what they thought would be the best option to go with for Verhonga. I think the scrub hair are kind of cool. Fallow Deer Great One would be nice. Yeah, it definitely would be. Whatever this content update is, I'm excited for it no matter what. Even if it's like a great one for a species I don't normally hunt, I'd still be fine with it, because a great one's a great one, you know? But it's hard to say. Watch them troll us and just give every map a single new animal. You know, I wouldn't be too upset about that either. That would be kind of cool. Give me Koosteer and Sitka Blacktail. And Doll Sheep. And pheasants to Hirschfelden. Excuse me. Holy. We survived, guys. We survived the sneeze. I think we survived. Oh my gosh. That was wild. Come on, Hunter. Show us that big male. Oh yeah, for sure, Mel. Otherwise, people would just complain if it was a turkey. Can't troll, so everybody will leave the game. Yeah, it's kind of my thought too. Like, there's no way it's a troll. Like, they've been putting so much emphasis on something great is coming. There's nothing else it could be. Like, it has to be a great one. And since they said that we can find it on either Hirsch or New Zealand, this great new update, it leads me to believe it's got to be fallow deer, red deer, or European rabbit great one, because that's what those two maps have in common. That's the only thing that those two maps have in common, is those species. It's got to be something like that. Couldn't see it being anything else. Just gonna go play Minecraft PvP. Should I get Mexico or Awaroa? They're both great. I'd say... You know, I'd say wait until Tuesday. Let's find out what this update is, and then you can probably more easily make your decision based off of what ends up happening. But currently, I'd say Rancho, just because it's amazing for whitetail. The bobcats are so much fun. It's easily the best whitetail map, best mule deer map, best coyote map. It's got a lot going for it. Yeah, probably Lunar. I'd like it though. I'd like it if Hirsch caught pheasants. To be honest, there's a lot of maps that could work with them. Big males, where are you? Lots of pigs up there as well. I wonder, do you think we should kind of grind pigs while we're doing this as well? Like, just take out a few of these every time we're here? You know, I kind of think we should. Just get a few of them down every time we come through here. Slowly work our way towards a diamond pig. Or albino. That would also be cool. Smoked. I don't think the fallow are going to come back over here. We might need to restart our game. Nice, Arlen. I just love how Hirsch on Classic has pheasants but not Call of the Wild. I know, right? Oh yeah, for sure, Logan. That would be awesome. That would be a cool idea, Mel. That would actually be a really cool idea. And I mentioned this a while back to you guys, I think. I was saying that it would be really cool, like, if they had done that with the whitetail great one on Rancho and Layton. Like, what if they split up the 6 racks, 3 for each map? Like, Layton had maybe the 3 biggest racks, or like the big rack and then 2 of the smaller racks. And then Rancho had like the mid-size racks and 1 of the small racks, or like the big rack and 1 of the small racks, you know? Just mix it up so that people can choose which map they're gonna grind based off of which Great One racks they want. That would be really cool. And like I've said before, and like you were just mentioning, I would also like to see, because the red deer have such a large variety in antler shapes, it would be cool to have them separated based off of what the red deer in that area typically look like. Because for those of you that didn't know, the reason that there's so many different racks for the red deer, and they look so vastly different, is because they base them off of multiple areas in the world. Some of them are based off of New Zealand, and then others are based off of other parts of the world. I can't remember exactly which ones. And that's also why a lot of people are like, this is unrealistic, these red deer are too big. And then other people are like, no, the red deer are fine. Because it really depends a lot on where you live. Get all these little feral pigs. Like, for example, imagine if Awaroa had like all of the crazy New Zealand style antlers, and like that was the only place that you could get a big rack red deer. And then imagine like maps like Quattro Colinas and Hirschfelden had like the small diamond rack and the troll rack and stuff like that, and maybe the mid-size one. Like, having them separated from different maps would kind of give us a reason to grind maps we don't typically like. I mean, obviously we're just spitballing right now, but I think that could be kind of cool. At the same time, it would probably make some people mad, so I don't think they'd ever do it, but it would be kind of cool. I mean, Panda, they're not gonna let opinions, decide who is, like, mod for them. That's not how it works. Despite what some people may say, EW is not against people criticizing their game. That I can tell you for sure. Criticism is what helps a game become better. It's all about how you do it, though. There's a mature way to do it, and then an immature way to do it. Alright, I think that's everything from here. Not as many bucks as normal. Well, I mean, that's a mod, Panda. That's not the actual company. That's not the community managers. That's not the developers. And depending on who it was, they might not even have mod anymore, because I know they've got rid of a few mods in their Discord because they weren't doing things the right way. Yeah, true, Christopher. I could understand that as well. But I mean, it would kind of still I don't know, I think people would still play the other ones, because if they did the big rack on Awaroa, right, you'd have to hunt at night to grind red deer. And a lot of people hate night hunting, so there'd still be people that grind the other maps. But I do get what you're saying. I definitely think it makes more sense with like splitting Great One racks between maps, but I guess I can see your point on like normal diamonds and stuff. It probably isn't the best idea to split those. Nice, splits, that's awesome. Well, what did you say in there, Panda? There had to have been a reason that they did it. It could have just been like the wording you put it in or something like that that made it seem different than what it was. It's hard to say. Obviously, I'm just kind of guessing because I can't actually see what you had said or anything. Ah, man, it keeps turning. Keeps turning every time I try to go for it. Welcome back, DQ. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was going for with it, Christopher. Just something to give them a different feel and give you a reason to grind one map over another. Because right now, it's kind of just like... For red deer, it's basically Quattro and Awaroa that get all the love. Nobody really hunts red deer on Hirschfelden, and some do on Parquet, but not as many as Quattro and Awaroa. And then for fallow deer, it's only Awaroa that gets hunted for them, for the most part. Not many people hunt Hirschfelden for fallow. And for whitetail, it's like all Rancho. Pretty much nobody hunts Layton for whitetail anymore. Unless they don't own Rancho. Would just love to see some ways to kind of even it out. Make it so other people want to grind the other maps. I mean, even just like some achievements with maybe some like unlockable weapon camos or something like that for hunting a certain amount of species on a certain map. That would be kind of cool because it would still incentivize people to hunt on different maps. Sorry, Hunter, there's nothing I can do. Nightbot is Nightbot. Not that I know of, Panda. Oh, I thought you meant you got banned from the server. You just mean like one of the mods blocked you? I mean, if it were you spamming them? Because that would probably make them block you. Like, I've blocked a few people from, like, spamming me because they would just not stop trying to call me and stuff. So, I mean, if you were spamming them, that would probably be why. Weird then, Panda, I don't know. That is strange. Some people set their friends or their messages to friends only. I know TK's got his DM set to friend only. And that's just because he probably gets bugged all the time about everything. So that could be why. I thought we shot 2 over here. I guess it was just 1. Interesting, Panda. I don't think I've really heard of what you're mentioning. Doesn't sound familiar, at least. I've never had that issue with anyone. Oh, snow geese would be cool. I'd love that. Oh, he does, Kyla. I still have mine open because for the most part, I don't get too many spam DMs. A lot of people are just, you know, messaging me to see how I'm doing or say that they like the videos, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I try not to, like, limit my DMs at all because I still want to be able to talk to you guys, you know? But the people that try to call me on Discord like 5 times in 5 minutes, those are the type of people that get blocked. Snakehead coming in with the super chat. Thank you so much, my dude. If it's a fallow great one, are you going to try and get at least one on Hirsch and Awaroa? If it's a fallow great one, I doubt I'll ever touch Hirschfelden. Just because I don't really like hunting that map. And, though fallow are probably one of the easier things to hunt on it, it still wouldn't be that fun to me. Because a lot of times I look for the most efficient way, and I can't really stand doing it any other way. But thank you for the super chat. And no matter what it is, we'll at least grind for a couple of them if it is a great one. If it's not a great one, then I guess we'll find out. But I still think it's gonna be. I think it's probably about time to reset. It looks like a lot of our bucks are not here. And there was a few that we didn't get to claim last time, so probably holding up some of our spawns. Actually, I just thought of something. We are like an hour and a half into this, and we haven't even hunted some red deer yet. And I wanted to get a little more red deer grinding done, so let's actually go to red deer and start grinding them. Hunter Anderson, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated, my dude. Favorite map and least favorite. Favorite wow. Favorite map is Rancho. Or not Rancho. Favorite map is Silver Ridge Peaks, with a second favorite being Rancho. And then my least favorite map is Medved, because I feel like the species are very lackluster. They need new species on Medved so bad. Right now it really just does not have much going for it. I think there's only like 6 species. There's a wild boar, brown bear, musk deer, lynx, reindeer, and moose. I think that's it. And considering I always like the antlered species more than anything else, and currently caribou and reindeer true-racks are not exactly the best looking, it's just really hard for me to hunt Medved and actually enjoy it. I think the only species I really enjoy hunting on Medved is brown bear, and occasionally I enjoy hunting some musk deer, but not super often. Brown bear are like really the only species that I love hunting on Medved. Yeah, it is very brushy as well. That is the other thing. I don't know if that thing's gonna die fast or not. Did that one stay down there? No, it didn't. Okay. Where to go, Hunter? Show me the way. Show me the way at a red deer. Nice, man with no name. That's awesome. Hopefully you get yours fast. Nice, Lunar. That's huge. That's a big male. Nice, Billy. I've never killed a rare fox. I've seen a couple of the cross foxes, but I've never got an actual rare. I'm assuming they look pretty insane. Oh yeah, we didn't even kill this thing. Nice, Vertex. Oh, this guy did die. Oh, vertebrae. That explains it. Oof, big male. That's a big male right there. Maybe vertebrae? That didn't look good. There we go. Got him down good. Or are the grays really, not rare? I didn't know that. Holy. Mythical down. Yeah, hopefully, Blitz. I'll have to check out what you put in there. Nice, yawn. No, I've never hunted squirrels. I'd like to, though. It seems like it'd be fun. Seems like it could definitely be a fun experience. Yeah, labs would be cool. Definitely would be cool. Nice, big boy. That's huge, dude. That's like, I think 7 points bigger than my best. My biggest one's like 509. That's crazy big, man. Nice, snakehead. This is a pretty decent stag as well. Do we have any zones back out here yet? Nope, just the solo hind though. Alright. 196. I like this rack. I kind of hope we get a rare with this one. Would love to get a mellow with that rack. That'd be cool. Oh, gotcha, Jan. Gotcha. I wasn't sure if you were or not. Think it's something that could transform Hirsch for everyone? I'll have to check it out then. See what I think of it. Anything over here? Oh, and as you guys can see, I added this lake to my rotations. Looks like there's only one here. At one point I had like 5 or 6 stags here. I don't see as many the last couple runs though. I don't know, Hunter. It's hard to say, man. Probably a nerd. Would be awesome if there was crossplay in Call of the Wild. Yeah, I highly doubt that'll happen. It would be cool, but since it didn't ship with crossplay when they released the game, I don't think it would be possible for them to do it. It sounds like it'd be super expensive and probably not worth it for them. From what I understand, adding crossplay to a game that didn't have it initially is very difficult and expensive. And with Call of the Wild not being as big of a game as some of the AAA games like Call of Duty or some of the other crossplay games, I don't think they'd be able to make the money back that they'd spend on making it crossplay. I just don't think it would be worth it for them. I'd love to see it, but just don't think it'll happen. Oh, that's unfortunate, Yeet. Yeah, that's another thing to think about as well, Lunar. Like, if there was crossplay, then console would have to deal with the modders that are on PC. Which, I hate having to deal with them, so I wouldn't want you guys to have to deal with them as well. Where would you want a new reserve? Texas Game Ranch, 100%. Texas Game Ranch or Africa 2. That's my 2 first choices. Yeah, flashlight doesn't scare animals. It's just to help you see better. It doesn't actually affect the animals. Advent 2.0? No. No, please no. I would never play it. Is there nothing over here? Nope, nothing there. You're thinking Africa 2 next? Maybe. Hey, Family Clark, how's it going? Good to see you. Holy, that is a tiny male. So tiny. Where is it? I know it was like right there. Did it really spook off from that shot? There's no way. It wasn't close enough to spook from that. What? It was like 240 away. That should not have spooked it. Well, I guess it spooked. Oh, really, Lunar? That would be kind of cool, Jan. I wouldn't mind that. Which way did it go? Looks like... No, not that way. There we go. I really hope they fix the particle effect with this update. That's one thing I really miss, is having the particle effect above tracks. I really hope that's on their list of bug fixes. Because in the post that Magels made, it just says bug fixes. It doesn't say, like, which bug fixes. It just says some of the bug fixes that have been, like, in their community updates or whatever. Ooh, nice mythical. That's a nice one. Nice male. Should be a solid hit. I think that should be decent. Not vitals, though. Nice, there we go. Nailed him. Yeah, Allison, they could do that, and then also, if they did a Texas game ranch, they could have so many different, like, African species as well. They could even have stuff like white stags, red deer, like, tons of different goats and sheep. Like, the possibilities are, like, unlimited with a Texas game ranch style map, which is why I really want to see it. They could literally put any combination of animals for the most part. Nice, Arlen. Hopefully you like it. Imagine if that had hit neck. Would have been beautiful. Ooh, that looked vitals. No, not quite. Didn't lose HP. I think that was all of them. I would, Hunter. It's a pretty good platform to keep up to date with your favorite creators and your favorite games and all that type of stuff. Discord's great. Come on, buddy. Why aren't you tracking? I thought I told you to track. Or am I just going crazy? Probably. Oh, that's unfortunate, Moop. How long are you gonna stream? Not too much longer. We are about done. Mainly just finishing this run up. And it's invisible. Not gonna be able to recover any of those. Import giraffes to Layton. Yes. Exactly. I'd say, how about red deer, Gray? Since I'm hunting red deer, you might as well go for some red deer yourself. Holy, big male. That was a couple decent red deer. Wyatt coming in with the super sticker. Thank you so much, my dude. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. Hope you've been having a great day. Oh gosh. I am getting tired. Sure you don't want a surprise 12-hour stream? Oh gosh. I could not do 12 hours right now. Man, I think these are invisible as well. Ah, it sucks. Well, this is annoying. Maybe these ones won't be over here. Ghost deer all over, man. So many of them. It's because I keep having to fast travel to ones that are out of render. There we go. Should be one more here we can grab. And then we'll have to wait till the next run to get the others, I guess. Alright, later, Rizzy. Would like to see a non-antler great one? I think that could be cool. It definitely wouldn't build as much hype though, so I think that's probably why they haven't done one yet. I think most people prefer the antlered ones, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do like all the antlered species first, and then move on to the non-antlered ones. Hey, Zoo King. Yeah, it is a weird glitch. I hope they fix it with this update. At least this one's somewhat easy to work around. Just don't fast travel if the animal died out of render. But I always fast travel to everything because I'm trying to be fast. Not all of them, Ryan. There's a couple spots on the map where it doesn't let you. Like this spot over here, no matter what, you can't claim it. If it's invisible, it just doesn't even give you a claim option for some reason. But yeah, in most areas you can still claim them. For some reason, there's a couple spots where it doesn't let you, though. They seem to be map specific, though. Like a location specific on the map. What would be my choice for a non-antlered great one? Mountain lion, probably. I'd say mountain lion would be the most interesting of the non-antlered species. Maybe a pheasant great one? That could be kind of cool. Grizzly bear great one would be cool as well. Although I would hate grinding for a grizzly great one. It would be such a pain. Grizzly bear diamonds are hard enough to get. I couldn't imagine trying to go for a grizzly great one. Oh gosh, it would be rough. It would be something else, that's for sure. That's the first one that we smoked, I believe. No clue where the other one went. Alright, well anyway, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream there. We've been going for a couple hours now, and I'm getting extremely tired. Probably gonna go take a nap or something. Yeah, Great One Grizzly would be death. I'd have such a hard time grinding that thing. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We're gonna go ahead and end it there before I fall asleep. But I appreciate everybody coming out. I appreciate all the support. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We got another video on Prehistoric Hunt. It's getting good, so if you guys haven't watched much of the series yet, I definitely recommend checking out tomorrow's video, because it's gonna get pretty exciting. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!